Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about looking at some of the best platforms out there if you're a coach, a wellness coach, a business coach, a career coach. Don't know what kind of coaching you're doing. It's expanding sector of the economy, and coaches need online platforms to help them. So, what are some of the main platforms out there? What are some of the key features you got to understand so you can make an educated choice? And what kind of different buckets are out there, a different kind of set of platforms, the subdivides, as I would say, that you need to be aware of. I've got a ton of experience in this area. I think I can really help you make some great choices. I will be back in a few moments, folks. Coming back, folks. So you're looking for a website stroke platform to help you promote, manage your coaching business. So what are some of the key choices out there, and what are some of the things that you need to know? So number one, I've written a great article that goes into all the choices, the main choices out there. You'll find the link in the description. In this video, I don't plan to go into all the choices out there because it would end up being a very long video. So that's why I've written the article. I'm just going to go through some of the leaders and some of the overlaps and some of the key things that you've got to know so you can make some kind of educated choice. Now, there's kind of two buckets here, or there's three buckets. There's basically platforms that are aimed at coaches, not specific niches, but the broad market with a focus around a scheduler, group meetings, and some other features. And then there's a whole other bucket that are also aimed at coaches, but they also provide a website, landing pages, more robust email marketing, text marketing tools to not only manage, and also they have emphasis on online courses as well, which some of the more simpler focused platforms don't. And then you've got WordPress. You know, a lot of coaches have their websites built on WordPress, and nowadays you've got some great tools that you can integrate in your WordPress powered website. Now, what's a couple of choices out there? One of the more specific products that's aimed at coaches is Paperbell. Now, I'm kind of dedicated to WordPress, but of the kind of SaaS solutions, I think Paperbell do a really good job, especially around UX design. Their scheduler, you know, somebody goes, they provide a basic website for you and a basic login area where a client can log in and then book a time and place, and also pay for that consultation and session. They also provide the scheduler, the payment through either Stripe or PayPal, and they're the two most popular. And they also offer the ability to have group coaching sessions with groups, basically. It's a very polished interface. It is, of these systems, one of the more easier to set up. Because it is aimed to be as simple and easy to use as possible, when it comes to pure power, it can lack. But there's always a dichotomy between keeping something simple and robust and easy to set up with a nice UX design. And if you throw in more and more functionality, the actual learning curve and the ease of use will diminish to some degree. But being what it can do with the interface that they provide, I think it's quite a good system. Where it lacks is the website, the email marketing. They do provide email automation sequences, but it's limited. That limitation makes it easy to set up, but it is limited. And also, if you want to add digital products like courses and that, either you're going to have to bolt on a third-party system with paper bill, or it's not really going to be the system really for you. The pricing is around $49 to $79. I think a lot of these systems are around that price. Another one is Simply.Coach. Simply.Coach is more powerful. It offers more functionality. Some of the limitations than Paper Bell has, it also has, because when it comes to the website, marketing automation, outreach, selling courses, it's limited. They are bringing this type of functionality to the platform. It's more powerful than Paper Bell, but there's a price for that. It is more complicated. The interface isn't bad. I wouldn't say it is as polished though, but it's all in the eye of the beholder to some extent. But I think when it comes to pure ease of use and design, it isn't as effective. But there's a fair more functionality and power in the system. Very similar pricing structures as well. Now let's look at the other side of the market, and let's look at Kajabi. Now, Kajabi is really very popular with a lot of coaches, but it comes from a very different corner of the market where these are aimed for ease of use to some degree. And for the scheduler, Kajabi comes originally from selling courses, but then they added a lot of the functionality that you want as a coach as well. It does come with a good scheduler. The marketing automation, the website building tools, the video hosting side of it. It is quite a sophisticated package. It is one of the most popular, but you pay for it. It starts, if you're paying monthly, around $150. And the next one up is about 300. So you can see, but it provides a lot more. Still very polished, has got some weaknesses, but it is polished. Yeah. Another very popular one is Mighty Networks. Mighty Networks goes to head to head to some degree with Kajabi. Its strengths are Kajabi doesn't, well, its main strength is its community building aspect. It's there, comes with a platform that's very similar to Facebook groups with forums as well. And it comes with an app. The app comes around $50 up to $100. Those solutions, you get an app, but it has Mighty Networks branding all over it. To get a white label with your own branding, you've got to pay a very considerable amount of money. But when it comes to the basic community side of it, it is one of the leaders. Kajabi have added a lot of this, and they're going really head to head, these two platforms. They are encroaching on one another's territory. They used to be very distinct in the kind of market when it comes to coaches, but now they're kind of really overlapping and trying to poach one another's users, basically. Now, what Kajabi excels, Mighty Networks is weaker. What Mighty Networks is really good at, and Kajabi is still a little bit weaker, but they are getting better on each other's territory. And like I say, they're having a bit of collision about trying to poach one another's customer base. Their strengths, both these platforms compared to Paperbell and some of the others, it's like chalk and cheese. They're really strong on them on the website, on the marketing automation, the landing pages, the community side of building community and getting compensation and engagement. None of these things, but they are a lot more complicated to set up. And then finally, you've got WordPress. You know, WordPress, if you use it, you've got the security of ownership, the cost effectiveness, the added ability of all the ALA functionality you can add to it. Used to be one of the problems with it was the scheduler, but now it has a really fantastic product called Fluent Booking, which is one really a very polished and powerful scheduling system. And you could combine it with something like Lifter LMS or LearnDash, and with another Fluent CRM. If you combine those three together, you will end up with an enormously powerful platform. So I've gone through some of the choices out there and some of the things you've got to consider. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm producing more of these videos every week. Hopefully you found it useful. I wanted it as an intro. I'll be back soon, folks. Bye.